Well, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 21st. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. We are halfway through this scorcher of a week. I kept thinking today was Thursday. I know I hate when I do that, but let me tell you, we have a boost to help get you over the hump. So coming up on today's show, let's be real, it's hotter than the forecast. It is the hottest top talker in Hollywood. Bennifer is over. Jennifer Lopez has filed for divorce from Ben Affleck. And guess what? You will not believe the day, the significance of when she filed. Producer Lou and I are definitely serving up the tea. And it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. It is time to catch up with our friends at Best Reviews. They are sharing the best products that are making the grade for keeping your kids organized this school year. Fun fact, I love organization things, so I can't wait for this. I also can't wait for our other guest that's going to be joining us. Real Abilities Houston Film and Arts Festival showcases the talent of local artists with disabilities. We're actually joined by the director of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities to talk more about the festival and how we can go out and support. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. Don't you worry. I have my tea because we have a lot of tea. We begin with today's top talker, the end, we kind of saw it coming, of Bennifer. After speculations and rumors, the couple had called it quits. Bennifer is officially parting ways after going around the block again. Jennifer Lopez is divorcing Ben Affleck. Now, after a relationship that spanned 2 decades, you all, 2 engagements, 2 weddings, and headlines too numerous to count, the stars are calling it quits yet again. The 55-year-old singer filed for divorce from the 52-year-old actor yesterday. Now, here's the burn, y'all. 2 seems to be kind of significant for them. It was the 2nd anniversary of their wedding celebration in front of family and friends in Georgia. TMZ reports that Lopez listed the date of separation, though, as April 26th of this year. And there's no mention of a prenup agreement, but I was doing a lot of digging. Producer Lou and I have been on it since yesterday. We were texting each other, and I saw a lot of reports there was no prenup.
Yeah, I think there's no prenup. That's what everyone's saying. But hold on. So she filed for divorce on the day of their anniversary?
So they got married in Vegas.
Okay.
And then they had that big old ceremony in Georgia. And yeah, so that was the 2nd anniversary of their really big wedding.
Oh my God. I mean, we were talking in the newsroom earlier. Is it J-Lo? Like, is it her?
Well, here's my thing. Okay, Ben Affleck, he has a history of having addiction issues, and he's gotten help. I really think Jennifer Garner, his ex-wife and who he shares the children with, I mean, I don't know these people. This is all speculation.
but I casually know everything about their lives and marriages.
About this. I think she really helped keep him on track.
Okay.
J-Lo, 4th husband. 4th husband, you guys.
I mean,
when does it get, this is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Women, because I saw this happen with somebody else in our industry. I think she's on her 3rd husband. And I'm just like, when does it get to the point where we can be successful, we can be amazing women, amazing mothers on our own?
Yeah. I mean, when do you drop the ball and you're like, you know what? It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the money because now, I mean, you have to file for 4 or 3 divorces. That's also expensive.
And here's the thing, she has children. This is when I get a little disgusted because you bring the kids into the mix and you've seen a really big shift in her twins since all of this. I'm like, why don't you just stay with A-Rod and his muscles? Like, but here's my thing, Jennifer. J-Lo, you're so talented. You're a triple threat.
She's beautiful.
You're gorgeous, but go work on yourself. How about this?
Yeah.
Why don't you go get some therapy? We're in therapy. It works wonders.
Yeah.
And focus on yourself. But more importantly, let's focus on your children instead of running around after these men.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I was rooting for her. So even if this is the best decision for her, I'm all for it.
Right.
Because ultimately, you do what you got to do.
Oh, so not team. You're not on his team.
No.
I like he like had that like pout puss kind of vibe about him, like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be in the limelight, I don't want to be this. And I'm like, you know what, you signed up for this, you know who you were marrying. I think she was trying, and I've been in relationships like this, I know you have, where you're trying so hard to make it work.
And it's just not for you.
And do you believe in, so you know how they were engaged before all that jazz. Do you believe in getting back with your ex? Do you think it can work? I tried it once, it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't believe that. And I was researching, Maggie, about this because this got me really curious. Like, what are the stats for people that get back together or remarry? Do they stay together? Does it work? Does it not work? And I found some things for you.
Yes, you did. Should we share it? Is that up next?
Let's get into it.
So it's safe to say, like we were saying, this really makes us think about this. So we're going to debunk some myths and facts about divorces in the U.S. So J-Lo and Ben joined the divorce club, just like the 60% of second marriages. That's interesting. That could potentially end in one, according to surveys. Now, first marriages have a lower rate of divorce, coming at 43%. But according to the U.S. Census Bureau, divorce rates have actually decreased. That's good news in the last 10 years. The national divorce rate for 2021 was 6.9. So if we round it up, putting it into perspective, 7 in 1,000 women will get a divorce. Now, again, we don't know the motive why J-Lo decided to file for divorce, but could it be because of this? So producer Lou researched the most common motives for divorce in the U.S. And the number one was lack of commitment. Just throwing it out there. Infidelity, I was surprised. I thought this might be number one. It comes in second. Other issues include domestic violence, always get out. Basic, you're not compatible anymore. That happens especially women go through menopause and they kind of have like this crisis. Also a huge one, money issues. Now, the CDC, producer Lou, says the divorce rate here in Texas is 1.9 per 1,000 women. So almost 2 in 1,000 women get a divorce in the Lone Star State. Now, women, I will tell you, I've known a lot of women who have gotten divorces here. The Lone Star State is not favorable to women getting a divorce. Just throwing it out there. We're still kind of.
You speak your truth, Maggie. Yeah, because that was like. This is significantly lower than all of the other states. I mean, we're not the lowest. I think Puerto Rico is actually which is kind of interesting, but. Yeah, what's up with that stat? I don't know. We have to do some more research for sure.
We do, and here a lot of relationships, I think, when you get older too, it turns into kind of a business agreement. I hate to say that. You don't want to divide your assets, and you've worked hard to keep this marriage together. Yeah, I don't know, but again, it's hard, and I really feel for their kids because, you know, they were having this big family and stuff like that. So hopefully I wish them all the best.
Yeah, we do.
And thanks for a great top talker. We needed this. Now, maybe Beyonce should invite J-Lo over for a drink, producer Lou. I mean, could you imagine to be a fly on that wall for happy hour and all their stories? Guys, did you hear this, though? Because Queen Bey, she can actually serve up because she has turned her love for whiskey into a business venture. Low-key, love the fact that she loves whiskey. Yeah, Queen Bee, do not mess with her. She is releasing Sir Davis Whiskey in partnership with Moet Hennessy. Now, that name, I really like this. It honors Beyonce's paternal great-grandfather, Davis Hogue, who was actually a farmer and a moonshiner during Prohibition in the American South, according to the press release. It's packaged, I absolutely love this, in a gorgeous ribbed glass bottle, which features a black medallion with a bronzed horse. Sir Davis is set to be released soon, September 4th, which is also Beyonce's birthday, so we can toast with her. The whiskey's suggested retail price is $89. Now, I don't like whiskey, but I kind of want to try it, just to say I had Beyonce's whiskey. Yeah, great marketing there. All right, well, cheers. We have plenty of Houston Happens after the break. Stick around.
Friendship goals.
Look at you two. Twinsies.
The Neighborhood. Weekdays at 4 and 4:30 on CW 39 Houston.
A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news.
The big insurance company doesn't care about you, but we do.
Jim Adler, Bill Adler. The Texas Hammer fights hard for you.
Fighting for your money is our life.
And we hit hard for what you deserve.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieved my pain and changed my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
There's no stopping the Texas Hammer. Bad truck wreck. I fight hard and I get results. Stop the delays. Stop the excuses.
Is the greedy insurance company asking for it? Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you.
Call now.
Sheldon explains it all.
What's gauze? It's gauze, and the fact that you don't know that is not filling me with hope.
Weeknights at 5 and 5:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome back to Houston Happens. This school year, as you all know, is upon us. And whether you're embarking on the first year of kindergarten with your kids, or maybe they're heading off to college, you want to make sure that you and your kids are organized. So joining us with products to keep your student on track this school year is friend of the show and senior editor for research and testing at bestreviews.com, Meredith Gallo. I always love Wednesdays, Meredith, because you're on the show. So thanks for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start off first. I told you I love everything to keep me organized. You have a great calendar. I need this in my life.
Yes, so it's one thing to aspire to be organized and another thing to actually be organized. We really like the big class school year calendar. What we love about this is it's a 365 day of the year at a glance calendar, and it's a dry erase board, so you can really add everything so that you and your kids can really see, okay, we have ballet this day and we have back to school night this day and all of those big events, so that you and your whole family can get organized, which is great for the new year.
I love that, and it's dry erase, so you can use it multiple years.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of times you send kids to school and they have these supplies. How do you keep track of all of their things?
Yes, so this is one of our favorite products. This is the cutest thing to me. It's Mabel's Labels, which great name to start. They create school supply labels, so you can really customize them for your kid, really make them special per school year, kind of per kid, everything like that. The great thing about this is that they can go anywhere, inside clothes, inside shoes. They also are great for pencils and pens and bookcases and everything like that. What we like about them too is that they're washable and laundry safe, so you can actually you put them on clothes that you wash regularly. And the nice thing about this brand too is they also do allergy alerts and other kind of medical alerts as well. So if that's something that you're contending with, rather than kind of having like your kid kind of wear a bracelet or something like that, you can actually put it in all their clothes, on their backpack, everything like that, so it's known to the teachers and any other school providers.
I love that, and I do love the name. It's really clever. Also, we're getting on a routine, getting the kids up. It can be kind of challenging, but you have a way to keep them involved in the wake-up process. Tell me about this.
Yes, so Lofty's Kids Clocks and Stick'ems. So this is a great one because it's really customizable. So kids get a choice in how they wake up. So it's customizable in terms of the alarm tone, volume, and the day of the week it's set to. So kids can get kind of into the groove of, okay, I'm getting ready for school. I'm going back to school. I know I need to wake up at a certain time, and get kind of excited about that. And it has a sleep timer, so you can snooze it if you want to. Has all those great things that we as adults like in an alarm clock, but it's also really customized for kids.
You could get one for everyone in the household. All right, I feel like packing lunches is an Olympic sport sometimes. What is a way we can stay organized? Because sometimes I dread packing lunch.
Yes, so we really like packet lunch boxes, and their bags are really great too. They're freezable playtime lunch boxes that feature this really patented eco-freeze technology. So it has a built-in ice pack that creates a fridge-like environment. So it's great if you really want to include food that needs to stay cool, which is something that kids always like that juice box and everything like that. And it's great too because it has this large zipper opening, which is really designed to allow kids to just open and see their whole lunch so they can make smart eating choices. They're not just immediately going for the chips at the top of the bag or something like that.
And lastly, how can we help use the best of our space, especially college?
Yes. So for college kids, you want to make sure that you're organized as well. It can be hard for college students sometimes. So we really like the an organizing caddy. We like the Umbra Bellwood multi-purpose caddy organizer. It's great for, you can get multiple of these and kind of put them on a bookshelf, or you can use them for makeup, or if you want to use it for your toiletries, it's a great option as well. We also really like the Umbra Bellwood garment rack. This one's great, especially in dorm rooms and off-campus housing where you don't really have a ton of space. It's a great place to kind of add extra storage, especially in the winter months when you start needing all those bulky sweaters and jackets and everything like that.
I love it in the look. I would definitely use that. Well, as always, thank you so much for waking up with us. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Always love sharing products. And Best Reviews, in case you didn't know, it is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. For more on these products and others, it's really easy. Just head over to bestreviews.com, or you see that QR code on your screen, just scan it. We'll take you right there. We'll also have a link on our website as well. I loved the caddy, Kerrigan, and I like the clothing rack.
Yeah, I could use all of the organization help that I can get. I'm just as scattered in my closet as I am in my brain sometimes. But let's get into our weather this morning. We have temperatures of 86 degrees outside. It is getting steamy out there, feeling more like 95 in Houston with those winds out of the east at 8 miles per hour a day today. Very similar to what we saw yesterday. Highs will be near 100 in Houston. We hit 102 yesterday, so maybe you'll cool down in the hundreds for today, but still hot, but not as hot as yesterday afternoon. Galveston at 92 for our forecasted highs, but we do still have heat index values up to 115. Even though our air temperature is not going to reach where it was yesterday, the humidity's turned up a little bit, so our feels like temperature will pretty much balance out to the same level. Heat index values up to around 112 for areas to our northeast. Now, we do have rain chances on the board as we look at the short-term forecast today, tomorrow. Still rather dry out there with mostly dry air aloft, but that dome of high pressure starts to break down a bit as we head to the end of the weekend and especially into next week. Whenever we see those rain chances increase, our high temperatures do go down. We're back into the 90s. Yes, right? On to Futurecast. Dry today for our Thursday. A few chances, about 10 to 20% of those isolated showers developing in the afternoon, but check out Friday. We're seeing a good bit of rainfall compared to the past few days. Cover our grounds here, so more of us are going to get a chance to see those isolated showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, but it's still not a great chance. More of us even see that chance for rain developing for next week. Monday and Tuesday would be the day to keep that umbrella on standby. Until then, it's just extra water and finding shade where you can.
All right, thanks for that, Kerrigan. I'm really excited about our next guest. Real Abilities Houston Film and Arts Festival promotes inclusion and celebrates the lives, stories, and talents of people with disabilities, making an impact that lasts far beyond the festival. And please welcome, we are joined by Angel Ponce. He is the director of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Well, the work that you're doing, like it says, it goes a long way. So first of all, tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, prior to my position as director of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities, I was injured in an automobile wreck at the age of 19. And as a result, I am now a wheelchair user. And because of that experience, I learned to have the experience of what people with disabilities experience here in the city of Houston and around the nation, and those barriers, right? And I wanted to do something about it. And so I started working for local government.
That's incredible. So tell us the work that you do now with the Mayor's Office.
Well, we serve as the lead advocate for the rights for people with disabilities here in the city of Houston. We ensure that accessible infrastructure and accessible communication strategies are implemented in the Mayor's Office and other city departments to ensure that all people are receiving the accurate information and have access to buildings, programs, and services.
You're truly incredible, because a lot of people, they could have turned that into something negative. You turned it into a positive, and you keep going. And now this festival, I absolutely love this. Tell us about Real Abilities.
Well, Real Abilities is a arts and film festival that promotes inclusion and highlights the stories, the talents, and the lives of people with disabilities, not just here in the city of Houston, but at the national level. And so the Mayor's Office for People with Disability works to not just only promote, right, because we want as many people to get to the festival as possible, but we ensure that people out in the community know that the festival exists, and that it's a free event for not just folks with disabilities, but for their families as well.
So when is the event?
The event will take place in February of 2025. It's a month-long event. It is really an opportunity for the Houston disability community to come and enjoy films that promote inclusion and awareness, and just really bring a collective effort as to what it means to be a person with a disability, but most importantly, how to make workspaces and places of worship or communities and places of employment accessible for people with disabilities that benefits all people in the long run.
So what can we do now to get involved?
You can pretty much visit our website. It is realabilitieshouston.org, or you can visit and follow us online on Instagram or Facebook by typing into your computer or your smartphone, Real Abilities Houston.
And lastly, for anyone that's maybe having to overcome something, what would you tell them?
I will tell them that for example, living or acquiring a disability doesn't mean that it's the end of a life or the end of being independent. Because of the work that we're doing now, not just at the city of Houston, but with the Real Abilities Film and Arts Festival, we are opening up minds for people so that people can get to work, people can get to their place of education, and really, it's just another way of life. There is a saying out there that says, nothing about us without us, and this festival is really doing that. By including people with disabilities in the decision making, we're opening a whole new world for people to continue living with a disability.
You just gave me chills. You truly are an angel. So thank you so much for joining us. And again, we're going to have a link to the festival and everything you need to know over on our website, CW39.com. Stay tuned for more Houston Happens. Thank you again.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, or worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Inc. works with the nation's largest network of vein and vascular treatment centers coast to coast, offering plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up like most others. Pause this screen and take down this number, but call for free information. You can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well, vacation. Your vein problems will not go away on their own and can cause serious issues. Call now for fast, easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, including Medicare. And new appointments include ultrasound and vein mapping. Call now and find out immediately if you qualify. Schedule an appointment today.
How easy is it to play the lottery with Jackpocket? Step 1, grab your phone. Step 2, download Jackpocket and start ordering tickets for your favorite state lottery games. Step 3, let the good times roll. Jackpocket is so easy to use from home or on the go. And there have been over $500 million in total prizes won. So now, the easiest way to enjoy the lottery is right in your pocket. Jackpocket. Download America's #1 lottery app today.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices. Savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time.
It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
Kroger, fresh for everyone.
All I remember is getting buckled into a car seat and waking up in a hospital a week later. A drunk driver took my mother from me. I was 4. I remember telling my dad, I wish that he could see the pain. I don't have to say anything. I just want him to see my face. Drunk driving needs to stop.
They have comedy down to a science.
Sheldon and Amy.
Or as we call them, Jamie.
Weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Time flies when you're having fun. We're already at that halfway mark, and still to come on today's show, the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation is announcing the opening of a new library with toys, games, and books for children and their families. I cannot wait. Learn where it's located and how you can visit. Speaking of reading, opening a library just like this one is so important because a recent survey discovered a sharp decline in reading scores since the pandemic 2020. We're joined with an expert to learn how we can keep today's youth reading. That and more is headed your way. The second half hour of Houston Happens starts after the break.
Emergency Shield from U.S. Law Shield is like having an attorney in your pocket.
You got 3 days! Hey, can I call my hotline if my landlord threatens to evict me?
You bet. That's an emergency. Call us immediately.
Well, all right.
For just $19.95 a month, you get access to an attorney-answered hotline 24/7.
Sir, I'll need to search your phone.
Ooh, he can't just do this, right?
Typically, he needs a warrant, but we help navigate any search or seizure.
Sweet.
No deductibles, no hourly limits.
Stop! He just stole my money!
I just saw a lady get mugged, but I'm too nervous to be a witness.
Rest assured, we know your rights. We've got you. Go live your life.
I love that.
In any legal emergency, the first 72 hours are critical. That's peace of mind for less than $1 a day. So whether you've been pulled over, have a child custody issue, a complaint about your pet, or a liability issue, make sure you have legal protection when you need it most. Make sure you have Emergency Shield.
News Nation tonight. Another big night in Chicago at the DNC. Clinton, Walz. Trust News Nation to cover every angle with respect for all Americans. The Democratic National Convention tonight, 7/6 Central on News Nation.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers, relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Most car accidents happen at intersections like this. But if you've been injured, you're at another kind of crossroads. Can you trust the insurance company, or should you call a lawyer? If you want my advice, there's only one way to go. Call Terry Bryant. With nearly 40 years of experience, they've seen how insurance companies take advantage of people. And trust me, you don't want that to happen to you. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, the time now is 9:30. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of Houston Happens. And I'm so excited, you all, because there is a new library to enjoy with your kids, especially the little ones like May. The Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation has actually joined forces with PNC and Houston Public Library to open the newest Family Place library, and we actually have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
I am Latricia Milton, Youth and Family Services Manager for the Houston Public Library.
So tell us a little bit about this new library.
Yeah, so we just launched our A-Leaf library as an official Family Place library. And just to tell you a little bit about Family Place, so you know what I'm talking about, Family Place is a national model that is designed to assist parents in the early learning phase of when their kids are really, really young, under the age of 5.
And fine, she's gonna be cute. This is amazing. This is where I need to be.
Yeah, and it's all designed to support the research that is done about the importance of early brain development, and to support that parents and caregivers are actually the child's first teacher.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so every week for about 5 weeks, we focus on different aspects of child development, from literacy to nutrition to speech development and all these other components. And we partner with organizations and professionals around the city who can be in each week and be available to answer questions for parents as they're playing and connecting with their kids.
I love this because it's a big responsibility. I mean, May, she's not even 2 yet, and I'm already working on the colors, the numbers, the alphabet, because like you said, we're their first teachers.
Right.
I love this. So where is the library, and do other libraries have this program as well?
Yeah, we have 9 locations so far. We have 4 more that will be rolling out by the end of next year. The A-Leaf Library is in the A-Leaf community. And it's one of our locations that's also, I was telling you earlier, that's also combined with Parks and Rec. So it has a lot of Parks and Rec departments in there, along with the library as well.
Yeah, I just learned this because our library has that. I told you, my daughter, she already has a library card, you all. It's that important to me that we have this, because I remember having my first one. Why would you tell parents to come out and take their children to the actual library, not just to get a book on Amazon, you know?
Yeah, you should come out because, number 1, you can meet people in your community there.
I like that.
Number 2, it's your library. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. There's more than just books there, of course. We have lots of programming. We have a tech link in the A-Leaf library, which is all about the techie things. We have a recording studio in that space. There are 3D printers in that space. So there's more than you think when you think about libraries. So it's important that you come out and support us, and we're there to support the community anyway.
Now, just because it's an A-Leaf doesn't mean we can't go if we don't live in Alief, right? Because I know some people get a little confused by that.
Yeah, we are open. If you want to come all the way across to Alief and you live somewhere else, it is worth the drive.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter where you live. We invite anyone who wants to come out and visit.
I love this. Like, start going library hopping, you know? Because we're always looking for things to do with the kids. You can visit different libraries. I told you we celebrated Halloween at our library, so we're huge fans. Where can people go for more information?
You can visit our website, houstonlibrary.org. Everything is there. Our events, our upcoming programs, our databases that you can access once you get a library card. You can even find out how to sign up for a library card and where you need to go to pick it up.
Well, thank you so much for your time and coming in. Please come back and join us soon.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. And we're speaking about libraries and reading. And a good base for reading skills is so important, you all, especially as we were just talking about for the younger generation. But this really disturbs me. A new national report shows a sharp decline in reading scores since 2020, which was the start of the pandemic. Well, joining us now, though, to share how crucial it is to keep today's youth readings is Jenna Lang, United Through Reading's Vice President of Advancement. Thank you so much for waking up with us. We were just talking about the importance of libraries here.
Well, thank you for having me. We are grateful to come and talk about the importance of reading and really getting your kids excited about reading.
So let's start first about this decline. What are some of the findings that you all saw?
So there's a couple studies out. There's been a decline since COVID, and that is really just nationally across the board reading scores. But two other studies that we focus on is the fact that the average student loses between 17 and 34% of their reading knowledge throughout the summer. And what happens with that is then they get back into school and they have to catch up, right? And teachers are working to bring them back up to grade level, which then has cumulative effects as the year goes on.
So what can we do to keep our kids reading and get them to that next level?
Yeah, so reading over the summer is critically important, but reading throughout the year is also important. And at United Through Reading, we encourage parents to make reading fun. That can be having your child pick out the books that they want to read. So do they like space exploration? Do they like a certain character? Do they like a certain author? They get to choose what they want to read. The other thing that we find is really important is that it's okay if they want to read graphic novels, right? Like, don't think that graphic novels isn't the way to go, because that may spark their interest in something else and lead to more reading. Another thing we encourage is parents reading. When a kid sees their parents reading at home, they know that reading is fun. You were just talking about bringing your child to the library. Yeah. That's something we really believe and encourage as well.
And you guys have been making a huge impact on kids and families for 3 decades.
Yes, ma'am.
This is amazing. How can we find out more information?
Sure. At United Through Reading, we encourage military families and veteran families to read together. We ensure that service members are able to read to their families even when they're gone by recording themselves before they leave on a deployment or before they're away from home. We also share literacy advancement tips and tricks with families to encourage reading at home as well.
Well, we really appreciate you. Where can we go for more information?
Oh, we'd love for you to check out unitedthroughreading.org. You don't have to be military to visit our website and to use our reading journals and our reading logs. We just want to encourage everyone to keep reading.
Well, thank you. And say hello to your furry friends back there. I know that they were wishing they had some time.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize at all. We're all just trying to get through days, right? We really appreciate you. My little girl loves dogs, so I had to give a shout out to the dogs. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, well, a reminder for parents, if you're up early preparing your kiddo's lunch or you're up late doing it too, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or USDA, wants to remind you to label your food properly for the kids if your student especially has an allergy. It says 1 in 13 children has a food allergy across the U.S.
And so some of the recommendations that we have is, children are young, they're in school with friends. If your child has food allergies, label their food so that others are aware of any restrictions that they may have or be aware of any allergies that they may have.
The USDA also suggests you teach your children what their allergens look like. And while it might be hard, teach them not to share food with others. As someone who has an allergy to nuts, this is so important. Well, with back to school in session, many students are feeling the stress that comes with new academic years. In a Health Minds survey, it says more than 60% of college students deal with a mental health issue. Many colleges have expanded their accessibility to mental health resources at their campus, like Illinois Central College. They say there is a variety of ways students can find support for any type of struggle that they are dealing with.
We have free confidential counseling services that all students can utilize. So that would be like a one-on-one appointment with a counselor. We have a variety of counselors on staff. We also have a peer support program, which is actually students who are trained in basic mental health, that a student, if maybe they don't want to meet with a staff member, they could meet with a fellow student to talk about things.
I really like that. Now, more than 8,000 students are enrolled all across ICCS's different campuses. Enrollment is actually up for the university 5% from 2023. Meanwhile, do you have elderly parents? Listen up. A new device aims to help seniors easily stream their favorite shows while giving family members remote control. Music to my ears. Rich DeMiro has the details in today's Rich on Tech.
I can turn on the subtitles for you, so I'll do that.
Eric Luke is helping his 96-year-old mom stream a movie.
I'm actually going to show you a movie. It's called Top Hat from 1935.
He's using a new device called Jubilee TV that lets him control her TV from his smartphone. The filmmaker likes the product so much, he posted this theatrical review video.
It immediately changed the whole nature of our relationship.
The device combines characteristics of a Sling Box from back in the day and a Harmony universal remote.
You have complete control over all aspects of their TV, volume, power, and then any box that's hooked into it.
The top of this box is actually an IR blaster as well. So all of those things that you're controlling the TV with, the signals are coming out of the top of this box and controlling that TV.
We are not a streaming device. We are a device that simplifies your streaming experience.
Plug inputs in like an antenna, DVR, and streaming stick, and then use the Jubilee app to not only see what's on their TV screen in real time, but control any aspect of it, changing the channel, turning on captions, raising the volume, and more.
It is really for family caregivers who are living remotely with a senior who's trying to age in their own home.
That's what Mom is seeing right now.
Instead of her trying to describe to you, hey, here's what's on my screen, you can just log in and see it.
Exactly.
Jubilee's backlit remote has big, bold buttons. The home screen is uncluttered and focuses on favorites. The device also lets you make video calls, send photos, and even have reminders pop up on screen.
Who are you? I don't even know you. You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
You've been in an accident. It's time to call Simmons & Fletcher. It's our job to fight for your settlement fast. No hassles, no upfront fees, and no runaround. The insurance company may try to bully you, but they can't bully Simmons & Fletcher. Call us today and find out if you have a case for free. We've been helping the injured in Houston since 1979. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian Trial Lawyers.
Embrace the journey, where each moment turns into a cherished memory. Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary experiences. With the AAA app, discover savings and hidden gems, from dining to travel to hotel stays. Your membership is your companion, with the partner you trust. As you hit the open road, remember, AAA membership is your ticket to unforgettable moments and more. AAA. We're always with you.
I was invited to a party and I drank a few glasses of wine. I take off. The next thing you know, I see 2 pairs of lights behind me. They arrest me. It hurt. Now I have an ignition interlock system in my car and I have to blow in it every day just to turn my car on. When my son sees it, I hear him in the back seat. Daddy, what are you blowing in? It's embarrassing. My name is Eric Guerra. I had just a few glasses of wine, 8 months out, and I'm still dealing with the consequences of it.
Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, has a new way to play. Texas Lottery scratch-offs right on your phone. Ready, set, scratch. Real tickets, real cash prizes. Jackpocket players have already won over $450 million in lottery prizes. Now it's your turn. Use the code at checkout and get $5 off your first scratch ticket while supplies last. Download Jackpocket today.
Well, we are no stranger to the heat by this point, but did you know that some parts of town are hotter than others? Check out this interview regarding a campaign that is en route to map out the Houston hotspots. So Adam's also joining me in on this interview as we speak with Dr. Stephanie Piper about the heat mapping campaign that is currently underway.
Yeah, and thanks for joining us. And obviously Houston is a giant place, so this would, I imagine, be a large undertaking for you guys to accurately, scientifically measure the heat street to street across Houston. So tell me about your campaign, the process, and how you went about doing this.
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks so much for having me to talk about this. It was the largest single-day heat mapping campaign in the U.S. history. We had that record in 2020. We reclaimed it this year. And so what we do is, over the course of one day, we have community scientists, volunteers, drive their cars along predetermined routes throughout Houston with a sensor mounted in their passenger side window, and that measures the heat and humidity every second as they drive. So we measure in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, so we get kind of the baseline temperature when it's at hopefully the coolest as it gets really hot, and then we see kind of what that last effect looks like at the end of the heat day. And what that does is it tells us, you know, how hot it is in these neighborhoods, which neighborhoods have the highest heat, and which ones aren't getting relief in the morning or the evening with some of that cooling we expect.
And that leads in perfectly with my next question. Yes, you have all these numbers, all these temperatures, but what do we do with that information? What are these numbers going to go to besides making cool maps?
Yeah, so the map is number one. It just helps us see where the heat is, which is really helpful. But we're actually taking this a step further this year with this campaign, and it's leading directly to trees being planted as one form of heat mitigation. Now, there are other types of heat mitigation, like cool pavements, or, you know, like you said, dark colors are going to absorb heat, so those dark streets are where we get a lot of heat kind of maintained. But tree planting helps to shade the area, cool it down, as well as release water into the atmosphere and cool the system down. And so with the project that this heat mapping campaign is funded by, we're planting just over 50,000 trees in Houston and Harris County over the next 5 years. And so this will help us kind of first determine what places really need those trees, where that heat is a huge concern, and where we can kind of focus that mitigation so that communities who need the benefits are getting them more quickly.
Okay, and I'm also wondering, I'm trying to imagine this all coming together. You have all these volunteers, everything's coordinated. How did you get them on board? Was there like an incentive? How did they sign up? How did that whole thing work?
So we did a lot of community outreach through partners that we already have at the Houston Advanced Research Center, but also through partners on the project. The entire idea, it was built together with an organizing committee that included the City of Houston, the Harris County Office of County Administration, Harris County Public Health. So we had a lot of partners that were able to do that outreach, but we're also lucky enough to get some generous funding from ExxonMobil to provide gas or HEB cards to volunteers for each route they drove. So each volunteer was able to get up to $75 if they drove all 3 routes in the day. So that definitely helped draw some people in, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask if they just voluntarily drove throughout Houston. So that was
well, some people did. I'm like, some people did as well opt out. Some people just like to go on a nice drive over the day. And, you know, in my experience, at least one of the volunteers at the hub I hosted is retired and has lived in Houston 30 years, but had never been out to Baytown, and said, you know, this is a fun new adventure, a place I've never driven.
Okay.
Are you expecting the results this year to differ from 2020, the last time you did the study?
That's one of the things we're really interested interested to see. So one of the main differences is this is about double the size of our 2020 campaign, so we'll get a much wider picture of heat, but we also do want to see what changed over the course of the last 4 years. Some of that we may see higher heat in areas, but we may also see some areas that, you know, Gulfton as an example, used some of that 2020 data to build resources to plant trees in the area. So we would like to see if maybe that lowered some heat in some cases. But we, you know, definitely expect to see still high heat across the city of Houston. And I think those differences between the years, particularly when we look at 2020, was still, you know, at the end of, not even the end, but in the middle of the pandemic. And so some of those differences I think will be really interesting to tease apart.
And I'm sure the results will be on your website whenever the whole mapping part is complete. And what is that people can go to?
Yeah, so the campaign itself is complete, but the data will be fully processed by October to November, and we expect to have data in a readable format for everyone on our website by the 1st of 2025.
Awesome. Well, y'all, go check it out. Some great information. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Looking forward to that map and seeing how, you know, your tree planting, like you said, if that makes differences just in these little individual spots. So we're looking forward to that very much.
Thanks, Kerrigan, for sharing that with us. I definitely was intrigued by it. Meanwhile, an update to a story we told you about last week, the one that Disney was seeking to dismiss a man's wrongful death lawsuit because he, quote, agreed to Disney Plus terms when signed up for a 1-month trial, a trial at that, back in 2019. Well, after some very intense backlash, Disney is no longer asking a Florida court to dismiss the lawsuit. The company filed a notice in Orange County Court on Tuesday to withdraw the motion. Now, in a statement, Disney claims it had decided to waive the right to arbitration and, quote, have the matter proceed in court. Plaintiff Jeffrey Piccolo says his wife, a very well-known and respected doctor from New York, was 42 years old, you all, when she passed away. Her husband claims the restaurant did not take time or enough time at that and care for his wife's severe allergies to dairy and nuts, terrifying, even though he repeatedly told them about those allergies. All right, let's switch to some lighter news on this hump day. This is a thing. Today, it is the last day to vote for the best mullet in the nation. True story. Now, in case you guys didn't know it, I mean, look at your screen right now. There is a mullet championship in which participants across all age categories can compete for significant cash prizes, including $5,000 for both the kids and adult contestants, and $1,000 for the teens contest. This year's contestants are wrapping up round 3 today, which is the showdown of the best 25 mullets. The ultimate winner for the kids and adults will be announced on August 28th. Today is the last day to vote. So to vote for your favorite, go to mulletchamp.com. You can't make it up. All right, stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens headed your way after the break. Stick around.
My knees were a mess. I'm a golfer. It's a very big thing in my life to be able to get in my car and go to the club and hit golf balls and practice. And I couldn't do this. My pain was so bad, I even considered surgery. I didn't want to have surgery because it would take me out of what I like to do too long, and I wanted to see if there was something out there that would prevent this.
Do you suffer with arthritis pain? Is it keeping you from the activities you love and you feel that surgery is your only option? Then you need to call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers for a free, no-obligation screening today. Call 800-915-5717. That's 800-915-5717. Arthritis Knee Pain Centers use cutting-edge, image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with comfort and pain relief.
Before the treatment, I was limited on what I could do. It was frustrating. If you had asked me, would I be practicing every day, walking around, doing my gym work, I would have never thought that. I had the procedure done in my knee. It was a miracle. I couldn't believe the relief that I got.
These treatments help to improve your mobility without surgery or downtime.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers gave me relief that I was looking for. They care about your pain.
Covered by Medicare and most private insurance, we've helped relieve the pain for over 50,000 patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Center relieved my pain and got my life back. The rest is history, baby.
Remember, our procedure is covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So get back to living your life and doing the things you love with less pain. Call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers and schedule your no-charge screening now. Call 800-915-5717. That's 800-915-5717.
Introducing Buff City Soap's plant-based laundry line. Handmade daily with ingredients you can pronounce. Fight tough stains without the harsh chemicals, all while using your favorite customized scent. Visit us at any of our 7 Houston area locations to pick your scent today.
You see big trucks everywhere, changing lanes, following too close. Feels like swimming with sharks. A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news. The big insurance company doesn't care about you. They care about profit.
Look out. Jim Adler, Bill Adler. The Texas Hammer fights hard for every dollar you deserve. 713-777-4000. Call now.
Fighting for your money is our life, and we hit hard for what you deserve.
When it comes to keeping the house clean, who doesn't want to work smarter, not harder? Joining us today is shopping expert Claudia Lombana with Cleaning Solutions.
Hi, I'm award-winning journalist and shopping expert Claudia Lombana, here to share the latest intelligent technology that will make cleaning a home easier than ever. The new Tinco Go series redefines affordability with the brand's highest performing cordless stick vacuums and floor washers, offering powerful cleaning solutions. My favorite is the Tinco Go H2O Sense. This floor washer that vacuums and mops at the same time uses iLoop Sense technology to customize everything from suction power to water pressure and brush speed based on the mess, wet or dry. Dual tanks keep clean and dirty water separate, and its real-time sense indicator gives you instant feedback. Red means debris detected, and blue signals a clean floor. The Go H2O Sense cleans deep into every corner with enhanced edge technology, making sure no spot is left untouched. Lightweight and cordless, move it from room to room for up to 25 minutes of runtime per charge. Also, pet owners deal with extra messes. The Go Pet cordless stick vacuum is made for multi-surface cleaning with 8 times the suction power of standard models. Smart technology adjusts brush speed and suction based on the mess to optimize battery life, and a zero tangle brush head prevents hair from getting wrapped around. This powerhouse vacuum runs for up to 60 minutes with LED lights to illuminate hidden dirt for complete cleaning. The Tinco Go Pet cordless stick vacuum also converts to a handheld vacuum, making it versatile enough to enjoy a cleaner, allergen-free home. I'm shopping expert Claudia Lombana. The Tinco Go H2O Sense and the Tinco Go Pet are both available at Target and Walmart. For more on these easy-to-use products, visit us.tinco.com.
Tinco, talk dirty to me. I want one. And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. Here's a look at today's sponsored content. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Same place, same time for more Houston Happens. Bye for now, everybody. I want that vacuum, Hefe. Hint, hint to the hubby. Just saying.